Yeah, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the mood? Yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Yeah, be my source, Christian like Dior. Yeah, I can't start when I'm far, I just get back up. Yeah, I've been quiet all along on my TP toes. Yeah, I can't keep it to myself, I just give and go. I'm a visionist, yeah, you can't picture this, yeah. Ain't no way you cannot work me, boy, I live for this. Yeah, sipping essential, that's the essentials, I'm influential. Yeah, surfing the mental, that's fundamental, on instrumentals. Yeah, speed of the tempo.
Can I fly you to the moon? Can we play among the stars? I've been thinking of you lately to control over my heart. You say that you needed space, atmosphere was in my arms. When I look up at your face, the reflection shows the scars. So I'll fly you to the moon, where we float among the stars. Darkest ocean, never know, but the lights come from afar. I wish this would never end. I've been trying to pretend something's wrong in this within. The reflection seems to...
What is going on, everybody? And I had to jump on immediately. I couldn't wait because it said 12:15. Oh, it's 12:16. Look at me messing up the time. So they are correct on the start time. First pitch to Marcus Semien is fouled away. And the count is 0-1. Kyle Bradish on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. Bradish had a fantastic season in 2024. How is everybody doing, by the way, guys? Sorry. I wanted to start a little early, but my head gets involved in searching for things, and I just can't stop the work of finding the things that we need to continue to develop NYYU. Count is now 0-2, as that is a strike right down the Johnson. The 0-2 from Bradish to Semien. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. And I just want to say before we get started here, I'm very, very happy for the fans of the Baltimore Orioles. Obviously, guys, the Baltimore Oriole fan base is a strong one, a faithful one. And look, man, out of many of the teams in baseball with such a beautiful ballpark, Baltimore deserves it, man. Let's see how they do. I really like both of these clubs. I like Texas. I like Baltimore. I think this is going to be a very fun series. Hit in the air to left center field. Going back. Still back. The catch is made. And Seager is retired. There's 2 away. It's probably the way that you think Bradish would want to have it go. Quickly, 2 outs. What is going on, everybody? By the way, how you doing? Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us again today. So Kyle Bradish, 4 pitches, a strikeout, and a flyout to left. Here's Robbie Grossman. Pitch to Grossman is a call strike, and Bradish here in the first inning is looking strong right around the corners. Good fastball, good breaking stuff. Looking to have a big game here for Baltimore. The 0-1 is in the dirt. And the count is now 1-1. Vinny, Chris, Tabor Talk. What's up, my guy? Anthony Garcia, my friggin' guy. What is going on, brother? Gene, how you doing? Chris Hogan, Ricky, Jacob, Lois Simmons. How's everybody doing? My guy, Hirsch. That one is outside, 2-1. Hirsch says pray for Israel. Yes, of course, pray for peace in the Middle East. My goodness. What a mess, man. The world's a scary place out there, folks. Unbelievable what's going on this planet. The 2-1 incoming to Grossman. Pitch is right down to Johnson, and the count is now 2-2. Of course, you got the great Dane of NYYU in the chat, Asia Robertson.
Thank you for being a friend.
Hey, Pete. I know this is a baseball chat, but are you ready for your 49ers tomorrow? I am ready to beat up on some cowgirls, okay? I am ready to beat up on some cowgirls. Yes, I am. My Niners are ready to rock and roll, baby. Yes, they are. Old Sarge, strength and honor, my brother, strength and honor. Count is now 3-2 on Robbie Grossman. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first inning. Game was in a delay, about an hour. Pitch. Hit on a ground foul. We'll do it again. Baltimore had a lot of things work out for them this year, folks. They call up their young prospects, and they were fantastic. The most of them were very, very good. Of course, we all know the story of Adley Rushman, how much he helped this team last year. And a lot of guys like Kyle Bradish stepped up this year in the rotation. 3-2 again to Grossman. Line, fair ball down the right field line. Grossman's going to have himself an easy 2-out double. Aaron Hicks digs the ball out in right field, and that is a 2-out double for Robbie Grossman. Aaron Hicks playing playoff baseball while the Yankees are home on their couch. It's crazy how life is, isn't it? Hey, nobody said it better than Sinatra. That's life. So true, man. It is so true. Still slightly getting over this dumbass cold. A little bit of congestion still, but nothing's going to stop what we do. As that's a swing and a miss from Adolis Garcia. One of my favorite at-bats in Major League Baseball is Adolis Garcia. 39 bombs, 107 ribbies. Great personality also. Great personality. The 0-1 to Garcia. Pitch from Bradish. Ooh, got a nice one to hit right there. Fouls it away, and the count is 0-2. 0-2. Smacky that likey. Hitty that subby. Somebody like the Golden Girls? Oh, yeah.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah. Come on. You got to be a fan of the Golden Girls, folks. Outside, 97, and the count is now 1-2. Smacky to likey, hitty to subby, folks. Much love to each and everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Truly appreciate it. 1-2 incoming. The 1-2. Hey! Struck him out. 97 downstairs. Nasty pitch. That'll end the inning. Baltimore coming up here in the bottom of the first. It's going to be interesting to see how far either one of these teams go in the postseason. I don't know, man. Pop Simonetti thinks Baltimore is going to be one and done. I disagree. I don't know, man. I think Baltimore is going to do a fine job of maybe going further than people think, but I would love to see either one of whoever wins this series. I'll be happy to watch them in the championship series. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I just got a message I need to respond to real quickly. 1 second. Okay, not that. Perfect. All right, we're good to go. D-Rod, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Jacob, what's going on, brother? Desiree Conrad, how you doing? Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets. Okay. No idea. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Heen dog is on the mound today. Very interesting. The Heen dog.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
David, my brother, says, thank you for doing this. I'm a Yankees and Mets fan stuck here in Texas. This is the only way I can get into the Rangers. Look, man, I've always said it. Heaney, isn't Heaney a former Yankee? Yes, the Heen dog. Pete, can you believe the atmosphere at Camden? I can because I've been there. Camden Yards, I'm telling you guys, man, they love this team. They don't have a problem, selling people on what this team can be. Problem is they got a jerk off of an owner. And I say that in all due respect, to be quite honest with you. But for this guy to come out there and think it's a good idea when this team is fighting to win the division and be one of the best teams in baseball this year, to come out and go, probably have to raise tickets and everything to keep all these guys here. You got to be a jerk off, folks. That's the only way I can explain it, is that you are indeed a grade 1 jerk off. Peter Angelos. Good job, my guy. Good job. Well, here is the Heen dog on the mound. 4.15 ERA in 147 innings. That's not bad, to be honest. 151 Ks. Couldn't do that with the Yanks. Not bad. Did allow 23 homers in 147 innings, so he does give up the long ball. First pitch is hit on the ground to second base. Simeon fields, fires, got him. One away. So Austin Hayes with a quick ground out. If he was playing the Yankees, that probably would have been a double in the gap to right field, as Hayes just beats the shit out the Yankees. One quick out for the Heaney dog. That'll bring up a Baltimore favorite. I would say the leader of this club, Adley Rutschman, pitch. In there for a call strike. But just going back to David's super chat there, I just love playoff baseball. And I made the commitment last year. I said, you know what? If I called this playoff series and the Yankees are out of it, I have to keep doing it going forward. And it's not hard to do because you know you're going to get some legitimate baseball being played. And let's be honest, I think the wild card games were good. Texas came out there, they beat them up. Philly beat the Marlins up. It was a good series, and I expect these series also to be very good. The 0-2 to Rutschman is lined. One bounce to the Seager, fires over, got him. Good arm by Corey Seager, 2 away. Jeffrey, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Scotto, what's going on, my guy? Josh Donaldson was in the playoffs. All these guys are in the damn playoffs. Do you plan on calling WNBA finals game? Raymond, are you kidding me right now? I hope you're not serious, Raymond. Come on now. WNBA. No, I will not be calling WNBA playoff games. Okay? How you doing? Smacky the likey, hitty the subby, okay? Got about 100 people in here right now. Let's keep it on rolling, baby. The pitch. Ooh, gets the call on the low slider. And the count is 1-1. Hey, you see Brandon Hyde. A lot of people didn't expect him to get here this quickly, but here he is. Low. Count is now 2-1. Tell you what, he's walked into a hell of a team, hasn't he? Brandon, right now it doesn't look that good. But soon you'll have Rutschman, Mountcastle, Henderson, Westberg, Rodriguez, Kerstad. You'll have all these guys soon. There's a base hit up the middle. And Santander will have the first hit for the Baltimore Orioles in the 2023 postseason. American League East champion Baltimore Orioles looking to do big things in the postseason. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Got to watch out for the right-handed power. The guy like Mountcastle against Heaney, as that one is inside 1-0. A lot of these Orioles like to hit against the Yankees, but then again, I think there's a lot of teams out there that enjoyed facing the Yankees this year. We know that already. 270 on the year from Mountcastle. Finished the year strong. There's a call strike on the inside part of the plate, and the count is 1-1. Mountcastle didn't like it, but that is a close pitch. Let's see this one again. Change up on the inside part of the plate. Looks like it clips the corner. You could even go as far as saying maybe that's a little Bob Ross action.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
As the 1-1 incoming pitch. Swing and a miss. 93 low in the zone. Good pitch by Heaney. And the count is 1-2. Count is 1-2 on Mountcastle. Yankees need some ball players, don't they? 1-2 is inside. Count is now 2-2. All evened up. Whoa. My coaster just fell. Okay. 2-2 incoming from the Heaney dog. Pitch. Fouled away. And by the way, this is the coaster that I now have. You guys can see. I'll do a little angle of it. Got the NYY Underground coaster. All available at our website now, folks, by the way. NYYunderground.com is up and running. We'll start some promotion on that very, very soon as this pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. Smacky to likey. Hitty the subby. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again to everybody that is hanging out with us today. We are 42 likeys away from 100. Philo, what's going on, brother? By the way, guys, we are also covering the Phillies Braves game tonight at 6. As that one misses, and the count is now 3-2 on Mountcastle. So Mountcastle, who was 1-2 in the count, is now in a full count. As that one misses, and Baltimore is going to look to threaten early. Full count pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Good at bat here from Mountcastle, making Heaney work. Pitch 17 about to come up. M-Mac, what's going on, brother? I look forward to speaking with you, my guy. Appreciate you, fam. 3-2, line right to third. Good play by Young. Fires over, got him. And that will end the inning. We will go to the top of the second. It'll be Carter, Heim, and Nate Lowe coming up as the Rangers bump Carter up quite a bit in that order, as the dude got a 2,875 OPS in the postseason. I'd say that's pretty decent. I'd say that is somewhat okay, right? That's not that bad. That's not that bad of an OPS to have, folks. A couple thousand. What's your OPS? A couple thousand. That's all. Don't worry about it. Ones, not twos, but okay. We don't think about those things. We don't talk about those too often, all right? Just a couple of thousand. That's it. That's it. Heaney showing a lot of pitches early, and that is good news for Texas. Like I said, man, I don't have a dog in this fight, man. That's why it's exciting for me to call it, because even if this series is a one-sided series, which I doubt it will be, it's going to be fun to call either way. I'm really excited for it. I'm also excited for Phillies Braves. I think that's a great series, and those are the series that I will be focusing on, are those games. Raymond Diaz, look, the Yankees had a lot of issues, and the more you sit back and the more you do what I do every day, where even now in the offseason, we're still planning ahead, and I'm looking at things the Yankees could do, and talking with people and running ideas and thoughts and whatever it may be. Everybody kind of feels the same way about the Yankees right now, is that either some of these things are gonna go good, or the Yankees could be in a hard place for a while. That is a real possibility. It is a real possibility that the New York Yankees could be in a very, very difficult situation for a long time. But they're also banking. They're also banking on Brian Cashman being a guy to make them better. And I don't know if that's it. We'll find out. That's the beautiful thing. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. You're not the only person with no faith in Trashman. Trust me, a lot of people are. The majority of Yankee fans are not sitting beside that guy, cheering up and down for him and happy for him. He hasn't performed. He hasn't done well. He hasn't done his job right. As Kyle Bradish will head back out to the mound. Let me get this off the screen. Eric, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Punjab Kings fan, Katie. How's everybody doing? Camilla Simmons, Carlos. What's going on, my brother? And here is Carter, who has had a fantastic wild card 2 games pitch. Outside, 1-0. Matter of fact, guys, go ahead and throw your playoff prediction. Who wins this series? I want to hear what you guys think. Who's your early pick to win this series? Umpire cam being done here. The 1-0 is Low, 2-0. DJ Steele.
Thank you for being a friend.
Steele says Simonetti. What's up, Spank? What's up, chat? How you doing? Ooh, how you doing? 2-0 from Bradish to Carter. 3-0. Not what you want. Not what you want, as Evan Carter's ahead in the count, 3-0. Hey, you see the man, Bruce Bochy. If you don't think a manager makes a difference, look at Texas. The 3-0. Right down to Johnson. And the count is now 3-1. Baxter Ray says Orioles all the way. Overwatch, it is a 0-0 ball game. Here in the top of the second, inning just started. 3-1 count on Carter. 3-1 is outside. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
So a leadoff walk for Evan Carter puts Texas with a man on first base here in the top of the second. Nobody out. Kyle Bradish. Got to get it going and get it going soon. DJ Steele says, I got Baltimore winning the series in 9 games. Okay, they're just going to play a longer series. All right. Okay. Hank, he has looked phenomenal, my guy. He really has. Evan Carter has looked fantastic for Texas. As here's Jonah Heim, who I'm a big fan of. And he takes a call strike. Count is 0-1. Postseason's very big on getting on the board early. That is outside. Count is now 1-1. Who you got? Philly versus Atlanta. I got to go ATL. I got to go ATL on that. But look, Philly's been there and done it. I'm telling you guys, man, it makes a difference. Believe it or not, guys, it does indeed make a difference. Experience is key. The 1-1 is chop foul. Then the count is now 1-2. That was a hanging curveball. Stayed up. Lucky there wasn't more damage done on that pitch. Count is now 1-2 on Heim. Isn't it amazing how that works, Scott? Isn't it amazing? Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Fastball up in the zone, gets Heim swinging, and there's one away. Had to bring up Nathaniel Lowe. Ultra late on that fastball. Not even close. Not even close on that one. Very, very late by Heim. 1 out, runner on first base. Here's Lowe. Pitch. High, 1-0. 95 upstairs. Phillies are going to give them a fight. Philly could win. Philly could win. I'm not taking anything away from the Phillies. The Fightins they went to the World Chip last year. They went to the Chip last year, so we'll see what happens now. We'll see what happens now. As the count is 1-0 on Lowe. Pickoff attempt at first. Back is Carter. 1-0 pitch from Bradish. Pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Count is now 1-1. M. Mac just sent me a picture of his amazing looking barbecue. My goodness. There's a call strike. And the count is now 1-2 on Lowe. Yeah, you can't look, man. And look, I know there's Yankee fans out there that don't like the Astros. You can't sleep on the teams that have been there and done that. You know what I mean? That experience does indeed mean something. It really does. As the 1-2 incoming to Lowe pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Hey! Struck him out! And there's 2 away. Kyle Bradish. Look at the movement on that heater. Beautiful pitch. He just said, hey, man, hit it. Let's see if you can hit this. And he had no chance. Foul tipped right into the mitt of Rutschman. And there's 2 away. The Phillies gave the Astros a fight, man. It was a good series. I think the Phillies probably want that series again. Is Josh Young? First pitch is in there for a call strike. 0-1. What a season for the rookie. 266, 23 bombs, 70 ribbies, 781 OPS. He'll be a finalist for the Rookie of the Year, no doubt about it. The 0-1 from Bradish. Call strike, 0-2, and Bradish is going to look the K to side here. Bradish is going to look the K to side here in the second. After the leadoff walk to Carter. The 0-2. Hey! Struck him out. So after a leadoff walk, Kyle Bradish gets the Baltimore Orioles fans on their feet as he strikes out the side. Down goes Heim, Lowe, and Young. Gunnar Henderson coming up for the Baltimore Orioles. Baxter Ray says, I like the Braves, want the Phillies. I could see that all day. Hirsch, that is such a good point, man. And you know, Hirsch, it's funny because I was thinking of making a video on that. I'm like, I could just sit there and stare at the screen because, like, where do I go with that? It really is amazing. And you're right, how safe Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone are in their positions with the Yankees. It truly is unreal. I was thinking about that the other day. I kind of have been planning down videos I want to make, and that's something I wrote down. It's unbelievable how comfortable they are. And I think that, again, goes to the major problem of no accountability in the organization. It's not just Boone. It's accountability across the board. God, let me be George's son for a day and be in charge of the Yankees. You need to be the next announcer of my Yanks Overwatch. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Hal is no boss. Carlos, I couldn't agree with you more, my friend. I couldn't agree with you more. Oh, yeah, and Mac, it's going to be much different in ATL than it would be in Philly. Philly, let me say this about Philadelphia. Philadelphia, New York, your Northeast squads, right? Your Northeast squads are a rare breed of fans. Philly, New York, you got a rare breed of fans where it's like, you know, we're not as nice. You know what I mean? We're not as nice all the time. Those ATL fans are probably like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, have your barbecue, enjoy yourself, wash it down with this, and good luck on the game tonight, brother. We'll see you over yonder. Have a good luck on the game there, okay? Hey, Pete, did you hear Michael Kay on ESPN announcing the wild card? It was so weird. I called the games, so I didn't really have time to hear Michael Kay calling, but I do know that he did. That he was calling games. So I am aware of that. Goal today, guys, we would love to get over 19,550 subscribers today. That would be absolutely awesome, as we are, of course, working our way to 20K. Pitch from Heaney to Gunnar Henderson's a call strike. Man, oh man, Gunnar Henderson, folks. Rookie ranks, 28 bombs first, 82 ribbies first, 100 runs first, 66 extra base hits first. Man, oh man, is this a ball player for you, folks. Count as 1-1 on Gunnar. The 1-1 incoming pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two and one on Henderson. Power, not a bad average, 255. That's outside, 3-1. And I tell you what, the young kids of Baltimore got a lot of these young players that they're going to be watching for years and years to come. It's an absolutely awesome thing to see. Pitch. Kind of sucks they're in our division, but look, we've been the beast of our division for a long time. The Yankees have been a beast to baseball for a long time. You know, baseball's starting to catch up a little bit, and we don't have as aggressive as an owner anymore as we used to have, of course. So, as Bob Dylan said, times they are changing. Yankees better change with them. The 3-2. Hit in the air to right field. That's going to be pulled. And the count remains full at 3-2. Camilla Simmons gives some membership, and it goes to Ricky. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Pitch. Hey, struck him out. Look at him climbing the ladder upstairs. 94 miles an hour, baby. So one away as Henderson goes down swinging. And of course, as you see that name at the bottom, Jackson Holliday, who might be better than all these guys, is going to be a member of the Baltimore Orioles next year at some point. He finished in AAA. He'll be here quick. And here's our old friend Aaron Hicks, who takes a fastball high. And the count is 1-0. Hicks, 253 on the season, 8 homers, 36 ribbies, 735 OPS. Was much better with Baltimore, of course, than the Yankees. Outside, 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 on Aaron Hicks. Pitch. Popped up. Well, we're used to that. And there's 2 away as Lowe makes the catch. We're definitely used to that. We are certainly used to that. So that'll be 2 away. And that will bring up Westberg. Another one of the young crop that Baltimore is putting together. Pitch is a call strike, and the count is 0-1. 0-1 on Westberg. And like I told you guys before, just so everybody is aware, and we'll keep talking about this, we are revamping our whole memberships. We're going to be working as a team to make them much more valuable to you guys because we obviously want to give you the most we can. So 2024 is going to be an exciting time for NYYU. We got many announcements to make. Stay with us, hang out with us, guys. Next year is going to be an amazing ride. Hit in the air to right center field and deep. The catch will be made by Garcia in right field as they almost collide. Need a little better communication out there in the outfield. But that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It is a 0-0 ball game. Camden Yards. Nelson, happy birthday, my brother. Everybody give a happy birthday to our guy, Nelson. Hirsch, I did not know that. Happy birthday, Nelson. And yes, Dane, that is correct. Lots of membership perks coming from both membership levels. Yes, indeed. Dane is obviously involved in those conversations. We're working on a lot of stuff. We are working on a lot of things in 2024, guys. Can't wait to make some announcements. It's going to be absolutely awesome what we got coming for you. As we are 15 subbies away from today's goal of 19,550. Again, guys, if you ever want to see me shed into a little bit of a tear, I might at 20K, man. I don't know. That's a big number. It's another goal that we will have reached to start the year. I wanted to hit 20K. That was the goal, and we're just right about there. We're not far away. Baseball on the moon any day now, D-Rod. Look, with how bad the Yankees are, I'd call some stuff on the moon. They want to send me up there. I might call some games on the moon. Why not? Why not? At least Stanton wouldn't look too slow on the moon. I don't think he'll look too slow on the moon. Avishik 50K by the end of the season. I don't think that's going to happen. But look, growth is growth, and we are growing extremely quick. And look, man, you got to be happy. You got to be happy with what you're given. And we are. I can never be grateful enough for how amazing this community has been to us and helping us grow and everything else you guys are doing. But the awesome thing is, guys, we got a bigger goal next year. And I'll announce that as we get closer. But we have a bigger goal next year. That's going to be awesome. Baxter Ray. We thank you, Baxter. We thank you, Baxter Ray. As we will head to the top of the third inning, 9-1-2. Coming up for Texas, that'll be Tavares, Simeon, and Corey Seager. Damn, Hirsch with the one-liners, man. By the way, guys, you got to remember this too. We also have our NYYU Community Awards coming up in November after the World Series is over. So be ready for that, guys. Matter of fact, you guys are going to be voting on the winners. So stay tuned for that. We got a couple of different categories. We'll try to add some more. But just remember, guys, you will be voting on the winner, and that happens in November. The pitch to Tavares is high, 1-0. Nothing game, the start of the American League Division Series. Texas at Baltimore. Here's Leody Tavares. Had a solid season. Had a very solid season for Texas. The 1-0 is outside. And the count is 2-0. Bradish has looked good. Andrew Heaney has looked good. Who's going to strike first? That is the question. That is the question. Bruce Bochy had a hell of a season for Texas pitch. Outside corner doesn't get the call, and the count is 3-0. Last thing you want to do is get the speed of Tavares on base. You don't want that Tavares speed on base. Very, very fast runner. 3-0 shows bunt, takes a strike, and the count is 3-1. It's like a little cut fastball right there by Bradish. A pitch that I am making a prediction on that you might see Carlos Rodon start throwing next year. That's just a little prediction I have. Hit in the air to left center field. The catch is made by Cedric Mullins, and there's one away. And there's one away. That'll bring up the top of the order and Marcus Simeon. Oh, the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance is in the chat. So is Swift. What is going on, Swift? How you doing, my guy? Alexander Gordon. Oh, up and in. Backs off Simeon. Count as 1-0. I love seeing all of you guys in the chat supporting us. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Tell your friends and family to subscribe, folks. We are not far away from 20,000. That was our goal this year. Let's get it. 1-0 pitch in there for a call strike. Count is now 1-1. 1-1. 1-1 incoming to Simeon. Pitch. Inside. Completely misses his location. Set up outside. Goes way inside. 2-1. Incoming to Simeon. Pitch. 1 out. Nobody on. Right down to Johnson. And the count is even at 2-2. Bradish struck out the side in the second. And you can see why Bradish got such good stuff. That slider almost acts as a cutter. He has two different ones. 2-2. Fouled away. 94 with great movement upstairs. You don't see him enough. You know what I mean? You see him face the Yankees. But then again, it's hard to judge against the Yankees because everybody beat the Yankees. Jameson Taillon sported like a 6.70 ERA and shut the Yankees down. You don't see Bradish enough, but to see him pitch, you can see why he's so good. Hit on the ground to short. Fields fires. Got him. Then there's 2 away. Biffer, what's going on, my brother? How are you doing? Do I call NBA games? No, I do not, guys. This is a Yankee channel. Only thing you'll ever find on here is baseball coverage. Mainly, of course, the Yankees during the regular season. I've always promised to call every postseason series or postseason games throughout the entire postseason. But this is a Yankee channel. We'll do Yankees, WBC, Major League playoffs, and that's it. The count is 1-0 on Corey Seager. The 1-0 pitch from Bradish. Swing and a miss. 95 outside corner. Beautiful pitch. 1-1. Kerm, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, brother? Hank says Seager is due. Seager's a beast. Seager is an absolute beast. 1-1 incoming. Inside, 2-1. 2-1. As those AL ranks, second in batting average, second in extra base hits, second in OPS, 1,013. Beautiful. Hit on the ground, the second. That'll end the inning. Very nice inning there for Kyle Bradish as he continues to look very, very solid and keep proving people wrong is what he is doing. If you guys don't mind, give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Hit the like key and the subby. Be right back, folks. All right, we're back in business.
Thank you for being a friend.
David says, just a suggestion, never stake anything on one brand. I would love to hear Knicks, Giants, Rangers, etc. Talk from a talent from NY. You will kick ass. Yeah, it's something we've considered. And like I've said, it's never that I wouldn't do it, but it wouldn't be done on this channel alone. It would be something else. NYYU is my baby. It is something that I have a major vision for, and until I get there, I'm not gonna delve into other ventures. But yeah, there is ideas and thought processes of a separate channel that would be New York sports, or just whatever I enjoy calling and things of that nature. So yeah, there is definitely a thought process there on that. So not saying I never would do it. It is something I've discussed and I've thought about, but NYYU comes first. As we go to the bottom of the third inning, it'll be 8-9-1. Mullins, Urias, and Hayes coming up for Baltimore. As you see, those Baltimore fans are packing the stadium in, representing the colors of Baltimore and trying to win a playoff series. The pitch is outside, 1-0. They need a good series from Cedric Mullins at the bottom of the order. 233 average, not great. 15 bombs, 74 ribbies. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Asai, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, brother? How you doing? The 1-1 in there for a strike. Look at this Andrew Heaney. Look at this Andrew Heaney looking good out there. The Heen Dog was one of the worst pitchers I have ever seen on the New York Yankees. And guys leave the Yankees and they just perform. The Yankees are doing a lot of things wrong. Yankees are doing a lot of things wrong. It's clear as day. 1-2 is outside, 2-2. 94 trying to get the corner. Doesn't get him the chase, doesn't get the call, 2-2. Frankie, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Smacky the likey, hitting the subby. 2-2 pitch. outside, and the count is now full at 3-2. 3-2 on Mullins. Baltimore would love to get Mullins on base. People are sleeping on the Dodgers. It's because they're so consistently there, if that makes sense. Fouled away. The Dodgers are always there. It's one of those clubs where it's like, all right, the Dodgers are there. They're in it. I kind of expect them to get to the NLCS, right? It's going to be a fun series, though, with the D-backs. The 3-2, fouled away. We'll do it again. So Mullins is making Heaney work to start off the bottom of the third. The Yankees, I agree with that, Jack. I agree. As this one is blooped to center field, but right there is Seager. And there's one away. The Yankees definitely got to figure out a couple of things on the minor league system. I think they got to be a little more aggressive, meaning call guys up sooner, not even just to the majors, but bump guys up sooner, challenge them a little more. And I think the minor leagues are focused too much on analytics. I think they're focused too much on analytics. Pitch is a call strike. Count as 0-1. My guy, Swift. Swift says, just a suggestion, never eat a steak from a steer that wasn't branded. It will make you sick in New York. Hit on the ground softly to third. Fires. Got him. Good play by Josh Young, 2 away. Okay, so never eat the steak. All right, be careful with the steak. How you doing? Smack it likey. Hit the zombie. Okay. Okay. I think Heen Dog is saying nope to the O's. He's looking good. He's looking good. 2 away here. 2 away, nobody on. Hey, you see the baby birds. Grayson Rodriguez with a 2.18 ERA in his last 8 starts of the year. If you're a Yankee fan, just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, guys. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. The 0-1 pitch is hit in the air to left field and deep. That's going to be a foul ball. Austin Hayes is a guy that doesn't get talked about too much for the Baltimore Orioles, but he was one of their top prospects for years, and it took him a long time to really develop into the guy he was this season. That is something that, again, I've been trying to tell fans, and I know as Yankee fans, it's not easy because we're not used to it. But some guys do take time to develop. As that is hit on the ground, a Young fires over. Got him. That will end the inning. We go to the top of the 4th. It is a 0-0 ball game. It is a 0-0 ball of the game. The biggest problem for the New York Yankees for me when it comes to the minor leagues, to be honest with you, it's not even about the talent. It's not about that. It's the way these guys are being utilized. When Aaron Judge talks about, when guys come up from the minors and looking at the system up and down, and then he's saying the analytical numbers, we're focusing on the wrong numbers. They got to go back to the batting average, on-base percentage approach. Power is going to come. You want to help a guy with a swing to get a little more launch angle and things like that. Okay, fine. But the Yankees have made it in their entire system. They'll list things like, oh, he hit that ball 108 miles an hour and it went this far. Yes, it was a ground out or it was a line out to short. But we consider that basically like a hit. So we'll have our own batting averages. And then these same guys get to the majors and they go, why can't he hit 200? Well, gee, I wonder why he can't hit 200. You've been telling them that a line out or a fly out to the track is a base hit. Since he's 18 years old. He's 22 now, and you've been bullshitting him all these years. That's the problem. That's the problem. Leave it alone. Let it be. Play baseball the way it was meant to play. Batting average means something. On-base percentage means something. OPS, all that fun stuff. You could figure out a ball player pretty easily by watching them. They don't like to watch. They just type on a computer. Top of the 4th inning coming up, 0-0 game. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Grossman, Garcia, and Carter coming up for Texas. Well, David, he did hire calculators instead of experience. Go look up, there's an interview that Fishman did. Michael Fishman did an interview, guys, and I'm not kidding. Do you know in the interview he says he got the job because he won a fantasy baseball competition? I'm not kidding. He was so good about putting teams together in fantasy baseball. That's how he got his job. It's true. Look it up. There's an actual interview. I believe it was on MLB Network. He did the interview. He said he got hired because of that. That is a true story. That is 100% true. I'm not even kidding. Sounds like a joke. It's real. It is real. First pitch to Robbie Grossman is in there. Fouled away. Count as 0-1. That is 100% true, David. I am not even joking. That explains the front office. Correct. How many other guys are there because of reasons like that? Hey, I won fantasy baseball. Hire me. I can be the assistant GM. The 0-1 incoming to Grossman is a call strike, and it counts as 0-2. Grossman didn't like the call. Count as quickly 0-2. Bradish at 48 pitches here with no outs in the top of the fourth inning. Pitching duel so far. The 0-2 doesn't go. Count is now 1-2. Hit that like button for us, folks. Twiggy. What's going on, Twiggy? How you doing, my friend? One-winged angel. Then I can manage because I play MLB The Show. Correct. If you win your franchise yearly, you can manage in the major leagues. 1-2 is outside. Count is now 2-2. Grossman getting back in the count. David, that's how I felt for many, many years now about this team. And the one thing I could say as the 2-2 is, hey, struck him out. Beautiful pitch. Little Bobby Ross for you, folks.
Happy painting. God bless.
Happy painting and God bless. That is a beautiful pitch by Bradish. Look at this one. Oof. Nothing you can do about that, Grossman. You got to go sit down. One away. But I'm happy to say a lot of this stuff, folks, are things that I've been saying for years now. And it's becoming more clear. I mean, I think I could take credit for one thing guaranteed when it comes to the Yankees management, right? And leadership. I could 100% take credit as being the first person to bring up Aaron Boone's toughness. That he needs to be more tough. He needs to be accountable. This is going back to 2018 that I've been saying that same message. And now you got Yankees leadership going. He needs to be a little more tough. How about just get a new manager? That could be better. As the count is 1-1 on Adolis Garcia. Floods of orange all around Camden Yards. Orange and black. Nice mix. Nice mix of colors. Pitch. Line. Fair ball down the left field line. And Garcia will have an easy double. As that is a 1-out, 2-bagger for Adolis Garcia. That'll give Evan Carter and Jonah Heim a chance to put Texas on the board. Good piece of hitting right there. Beautiful piece of hitting. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, kind of like how Joe Girardi was, but that wasn't good enough. Line to right field. Here's a base hit. And Evan Carter will give Texas a 1-0 lead with an RBI double. The kid just keeps hitting. It is 1-0 Texas. Evan Carter just keeps on hitting. Not a good pitch by Bradish right over the plate. Carter just gets the barrel to the bat and pokes a double to right field. That's a great piece of hitting. That's a great piece of hitting. 1-0 Texas and a runner on second with one away. That'll bring up Jonah Heim. Pitch from Bradish. Swing and a miss. 0-1. So the Rangers on the board. The Rangers win this series. You could have an AL West showdown potentially in the American League Championship Series. It could be Texas and Houston. A Texas matchup. There's a base hit to left field. Coming around the score, the throw will be cut off. It is 2-0 Texas as Heim gets a base hit to left field. Well, Texas have made adjustments to Bradish here. Second time through the order as they're hitting the ball a lot harder. Goes to the opposite field on the base hit. Carter had to hold up for a second to make sure it wasn't caught. And just like that, it is 2-0 Texas. Bochy got these guys playing at a very high level. Pitch to low's a call strike, 0-1. Evan Carter, man, oh man. Fundamental baseball, put the ball in play, go to the opposite field. So I told you I love the playoffs because it separates the boys from the men. Although we've come to the end of the road. 1-1 count on low. Runner on first base, one away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2 on low. One, two incoming from Bradish as Texas is up 2-0. The 1-2 pitch to Nathaniel Lowe. Hit on the ground, base hit to right field. Man, oh man, Texas keeps hitting. Texas has its fourth straight hit. A double, single. That'll bring up Josh Young. Got to have a mound visit right here if you're Baltimore. Got to settle down Bradish a little bit as Rutschman immediately comes out to the mound. It's just a hanger. It's a hanger, not a good pitch. Not a good pitch at all. Not a good pitch at all right there. That was hanger right over the plate, and Nate Lowe makes easy work of it. That'll bring up the rookie, Josh Young. Hit that like button for us, folks. As you know, tonight we are also covering Phillies Braves. Tomorrow, we got one game to cover, and that is this series right here. Monday, we got one game to cover. That is Phillies at Braves. And then we'll figure everything else out from there. As the pen is active for Baltimore, rightfully so, as Webb and Colombe is warming up. So here is Young. He's 0 for 1 today. 4 straight hits off of Bradish. Hit in the air to right field. Santander makes the catch. Excuse me, that's Aaron Hicks to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Bad idea right there by Josh Young. And that is a young player thing. You got this guy up against the ropes. Let him work a little bit. Swinging at the first pitch right there. You could have took your team out of this a little bit as Leody Taveras comes up. Texas looking to blow it open. A big fly here can make it 5-0. A ball in the gap can make it 4-0. The pitch. You right? And it's a call strike on the outside corner. 0-1. On Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1 today. There's Evan Carter. Having a hell of a postseason so far. The 0-1. Outside. Count is now 1-1. And this is what I said. If you guys remember, when I gave a little feedback on this series, one of the things I talked about was which pitching staff is going to shut down who? And that is the major concern. And as of right now, Bradish is not doing that job. As there's going to be a base hit to left field. They're going to have to hold him up. Good throw would have got him. Good call there to hold him up at third base, as he would have easily been gunned out. But now you got a decision to make. Do you stick with Bradish to face Semien with the bases juiced? Big decision to make here for Baltimore. Heim got a pretty good lead. He runs pretty well for a catcher. But it was the right call to hold him up. He would have been gunned out. He would have been gunned out. Pitch to Semien's a swing and a miss. Marcus Semien has yet to have his big playoff moment. Did have an RBI double, I believe, in game 1, maybe, of the wild card. Other than that, has not done much. The 0-1 incoming from Bradish. Pitch. High. And the count is 1-1. 1-1 on Marcus Semien, all twinned up. The 1-1 from Bradish. Hit in the air to right field, foul, and the count is 1-2. One and two on Semien. Bradish has just seemed to lost the oomph on his pitches, so to say. He's not hitting his spots. He's hanging a lot of the breaking pitches. He's about to throw pitch number 69. And the 1-2 incoming. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. Excellent curveball right there by Bradish. And he gets him. That'll end the inning. We will go to the bottom of the fourth. Baltimore's offense needs to step it up as they're now down 2-0. Can they get the good old Heaney dog? We're going to see. Can they get the Heaney dog? We're going to see. We're going to see what happens, folks. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. Pete, you're my wrestling guy, so thoughts on Edge going to AEW and CM Punk going back to WWE? Well, I don't really watch wrestling anymore, but obviously I know those guys. Edge, good call for him. I think it's probably better for his career at this point to go to AEW. Good call on his part. CM Punk coming back to WWE. Does anybody even like that guy anymore? I don't know. CM Punk just seems like a friggin' weirdo. I'm not a fan of his. I've never been a fan of his. His whole I'm gonna go into UFC and fight was silly. He got a beating. Not a tough guy, even though he, swears he is. I'm not a fan of CM Punk at all. So him coming back, I don't really look forward to it or even want to see it. I don't care. I don't care. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Pete, are you going to become a Speaker of the House? Let me tell you something, man. I do not want no part of this government. I don't want no part of politics during these tough times at all. It is fun to watch. That is true. That is, he was very sure of himself that he could fight a professional fighter. Let me tell you guys something. If you ever spar, I know none of you are probably going to do this, but you can spar with a good trained high school wrestler and they'll put you on your ass in seconds. You know what I mean? When you're professional, you train at something. It's a big difference. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Pete is the Speaker of this house. Yes, I am. That I am. I am a Speaker of this house, damn it. I am a Speaker for this house. But if I'm voted in, I must do what is right by my country, damn it. And I will take that mantle No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Andrew Pryor. How you doing, Andrew? Thank you for subbing. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yes, I will declare war on the New York Yankees. Hal Steinbrenner must sell. Pitch from the Heen dog. In there for a call strike. And now if you're Andrew Heaney, the one thing you got to limit. Do not walk anybody. Do not walk anybody. Throw strikes. Put the pressure on Baltimore. The 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Left center field. Shading his eyes is Tavares. He makes the catch. 1 away. Look at the Heen dog doing his job. Look at the Heen dog doing his job. As there is 1 away. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0. Texas in the lead. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Pitches outside 1-0. Unpop, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, my guy? 2-0. 2-0 on Mountcastle. 2-0. Mustache Poppy 2024. Okay. 3-0. So what you don't want to do, if you're Heaney, you do not want to walk anybody because he is susceptible to the home run ball. Could get Baltimore right back in this game. And if you're Texas, the last thing you want to do is allow Baltimore to get any chance to get back in this game. There's a call strike way off the plate. That's a ball. That's a ball. Way off the plate, but he gets the call. Count is now 3-1. The 3-1. Call strike, 3-2. Look at the Heen dog. Getting back into it. Let's see if he sticks with the fastball here. Or let's try to fool him with a breaking pitch. Heaney's going to tie his shoelaces, okay? All right, we're going to have a little shoelace break, okay? Little shoelace action, okay? Bottom of the 4th inning. Smacky that likey. Hitty that subby, if you have not. 3-2. Fouled away. We'll do the 3-2 yet again. Three and 2 on Santander. 1 out here for Baltimore. Maybe one of the biggest games of Heaney's career right here for Texas, and they need him. He walked them.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
He walked them. Runner on first, 1 away, and that'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. Pitches line to left field. There's a base hit. That'll go to the wall. And he misplays it in left. That is going to allow Santana to score. 2-1 Baltimore. And Camden Yards goes nuts. That is probably the biggest mistake. Right there by Andrew Heaney. Throws a hanging slider right over the plate. And Mountcastle, excuse me, I don't know if I said Henderson, my bad, but Mountcastle crushes it to left. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Ryan Mountcastle comes through. And Baltimore have a runner on second, 1 away. And the batter will be Gunnar Henderson. Huge hit for Mountcastle. That is a big time hit. Heaney's still looking good. The pen is up as Dane Dunning is now warming up for Texas. In the postseason, you get a little crazy. You know, managers want to go to pens very quickly and so on and so forth. You do got to show faith in your starter a little bit, especially early in a series. So here's Henderson on the lefty-lefty matchup. Baltimore looking to tie the game. Will take the lead. Pitch. Outside in the dirt. Good block by Heim. Count is 1-0. And the count is 1-0. Been fighting this cold or this congestion for about 2 weeks now, feels like. That is a timeout call on Henderson. He'll step out. Pitch is outside, 2-0. And this is what you got to worry about with Andrew Heaney, guys. He's one of those guys that 2 runs is really nothing because he could give it back very quick. It's kind of what he does. Good year. He didn't have a bad season, but he does give the home run ball up. He does walk guys. 2-0. Popped up. And Seager makes the catch. And there's 2 away. That is a huge out for Texas. I had to bring up Aaron Hicks. That is a big out for Texas. That is a big timeout. Yeah, MMAC, no doubt about it. As it looks like that's going to do it. Bochy's going to come out here, and I think he's seen enough of Andrew Heaney. You know, look, and I'm going to say something here real quick. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger. I'm going to say something here real quick because I know there's going to be some people that do not like this move. But here's what I'm going to say to you right now. Andrew Heaney starting. You got a 2-1 lead against the Baltimore Orioles in a game you kind of feel like you have to win. I do not disagree with this move from Bruce Bochy here. Go to Dane Dunning, go to the righty. I know Aaron Hicks is a switch hitter. Kind of a little worried about that. But I do understand Dane Dunning's a starter. He can take you maybe to the 7th or 8th inning if he's on his game. I kind of understand this move. It is Andrew Heaney pitching, folks. That's my thought process on it. Andrew Heaney could give this game away any second right now. He's not the most elite guy you should believe in as much. Dane Dunning has been good this year. I do not disagree with this move on Bochy. It looked like Baltimore is getting better swings. He's getting a little wild. Maybe his shot is shot and you got enough out of him. We'll see how it turns out and how it works. We will see how it works for Bochy. Hicks hits a bomb and tells Cashman to suck it. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty damn awesome to see. Yeah, he was getting all over the place there. The last couple of innings, he's been a little more wild. So maybe a good call right here by Bochy. He knows his starter. Again, is not one of his best starting pitchers. A guy that you probably hope only gave you 5 if he dominated. You probably weren't expecting much more than that. So I will say this is probably the right call to make from Bruce Bochy. But hey, we'll see how it works. Get your NYYU merch at NYYUunderground.com. Guys, we still do have the Etsy store. So whether you like the Etsy store, doesn't matter. Same product, same merch. We got a lot of new podcast merchandise out, and our podcast t-shirts are all out. Podcast hats. We still got a couple of podcasts to throw on there, but a lot of the stuff is already out there. One run in 4 innings of work is fine. No win, but you didn't leave the game losing. That's true. And look, it's a postseason game. This happens a lot in the postseason. Here's Dane Dunning, who had a 3.70 ERA. He's very, very good on the year. He is very, very good on the season. Good sinker baller. Good sinker baller is Dane Dunning, and they're going to look for a lot of innings. This is not a couple of batter thing. They want Dane Dunning to get out of this jam and then hold this to a one run for Baltimore for multiple innings. 1-0 incoming from Dunning. Pitch. Popped up. And that is going to go foul. Count is now 1-1. Knicks Nation says Aaron Hicks nuke. I can feel it. Bronx of Nothing is going to be amazing in 2024, folks. NYYU's 2024 may be starting a little bit early, too. Might be starting in December or mid to end December. 1-1 is low, and the count is 2-1. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby. 2-1 on Aaron Hicks. Runner on second base, 2 outs. The 2-1. Foul. Swing and a miss. 91 upstairs. Looks like it goes to the cutter there. Gets Hicks swinging, and the count is 2-2. Two incoming. Could be a big moment in this game. Pitch from Dunning. In the dirt. Good eye by Hicks. And the count is 3-2. On deck is Westberg. On deck is Jordan Westberg. Baltimore down by 1, looking to tie it up and or take the lead. Pitch. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Well, we know Aaron Hicks could definitely do that, and that's a big walk in this game. Dunning just comes in the first batter, he walks. That brings up Westberg. And Westberg is out of the game as they will go to the lefty, Adam Frazier, to pinch hit for Jordan Westberg. Both managers making some changes to their team early. Frazier had a decent year, 240, 13 bombs, almost a 700 OPS. Not a bad season for Adam Frazier, as he becomes more of a bench piece for Baltimore. Guy that could play around the field a bit. 2 outs, first and second. It is a 2-1 Texas Rangers ball game. This has been a very good game so far. AC Max Scherzer, we don't know if we'll be seeing him or not. Pitch outside 1-0. 1-0 on Frazier. The 1-0 from Dunning. Pitch. Inside 2-0. Last thing you want to see from your guy coming out of the bullpen in a big moment is that he cannot throw strikes. That is the last thing you want to see. Matt, what's up, brother? How you doing, fam? 2-0 incoming. Swing and a miss. He gets help. Adam Frazier helps him big time right there as he swings and misses at ball 3. And the count is 2-1. That's look at the movement. Look at the movement on that pitch. My goodness. My goodness. 2-1 to Frazier. Pitch. Popped up. And Dunning is going to get out of this as Lowe will make the catch. And that will end the inning. We will go to the top of the 5th. Texas coming up. And if you guys give me a second, I'll be right back with you. Okay, let's put this bottle up here. Hirsch, I did not know that. It's probably a good pick, right? That's a good pick. That's a good pick in a Netflix movie. Okay, little Sophia. I know Griselda did not look like Sophia looks, so, I tell you that much. Miss Blanco didn't look like that. I tell you that much, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. Should be interesting, I agree. As we shall go to the top of the 5th inning. Smacky to likey, hitty to subby. Of course, Adam Frazier takes over at second base as he came in a pinch hit for Westberg. Corey Seager leading up. First pitch is high from Bradish, and the count is 1-0. And now, if you're Bradish, you cannot give up any more runs. You cannot give up anything more to Texas, and not saying that'll be easy. This team could hit. 1-0 to Corey Seager. Fouled away. Count is now 1-1. Seager 0 for 2 today, a line out and a ground out. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2 on Seager. 1-2 on Seager. 2-1 Texas lead. They scored 2 in the 4th. Baltimore answered back with 1 in the 4th. 1-2 from Bradish. High. Count is now 2-2. All even. All even. All even at 2. 2-2 pitch. Outside 3-2. And Bradish is losing Seager here. That's the last thing he needs. You do not want to lose Corey Seager to begin this inning. I don't know if Baltimore still has the pen active, but if they were wise, you might want to. Hit on the ground. It's going to be a tough play. That's going to be a base hit. No doubt about it. Infield single for Seager. A number down the third baseline. Had no chance. Had no chance. So a leadoff single for Corey Seager. That'll bring up Robbie Grossman. Such a good player Seager is, man. It's going to be a hell of a deal as long as he stays healthy. That is going to be a phenomenal deal for the Texas Rangers for years to come. .75 pitches for Bradish. Pitch to Grossman's a call strike. 94 in the corner. And the count is 0-1. He's a fantastic player, Carlos. He is a fantastic player. Would have fit the Yankees very good, but they got all these prospects. The 0-1. Hit in the air, foul. And the count is 0-2. 0-2 on Grossman. If you're Bradish, you're probably sticking to that sinker as much as you can here. Maybe you get a nice double play. Maybe you'll grab yourself a nice little DP here. The 0-2. Hey! Struck him out. Good pitch by Bradish. That is indeed a strike. That is indeed a strike. That is definitely a strike. Grossman didn't like it. That's a strike. That's right there. It came down at the end also. It came down at the end also. And there's one away. Adolis Garcia, who got the action going with a leadoff double in the 4th inning, will bat here. Pitches outside 1-0. 1-0 on Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2 today with a double. The runner on first base is Corey Seager. 1-0. Hanger swings and misses. Lucky. And the count is twinned up at 1-1. Pitch number 81 of the ball game coming up here for Bradish in the top of the fifth. Pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-1 count. Yeah, the Twins saying we want Houston, those fans. I'll just say take it easy on that one. You better be playing your best baseball possible to defeat Houston. Like I said, been there, done that. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on Garcia. Been there, done that. You got to take it easy when you want to shit on a team that just won a chip and is there every year. They got that experience. I don't care how the regular season went. They still won the division. Even with Altuve missing, 70-plus games, they still did it. Jordan Alvarez missed time. They still won the division. So it'll be interesting. Two pitch. Did he go? No, 3-2. So back-to-back 3-2 counts. The Yank, that's why, and Jack, that's why I said I know from experience. Because, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. The 3-2 incoming big pitch. Hey! Struck him out. 2 away. Big K on Adolis Garcia. Runner on first base, 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts after the base hit from Seager. That'll bring up Evan Carter. Better be careful how you pitch this kid. And that'll do it for Bradish. Bradish will not face Carter. And Kyle Bradish is done. A little surprised to see that, to be honest. I'm a little surprised to see that. I really am. I am a little surprised to see him go to Danny Colombe here to go ahead and face Carter. I thought he was going to try to stick with him here, but he doesn't. And we'll see how it works out.
Thank you for being a friend.
Jeff J, how you doing, Pete? Jira and fam, wearing my NYYU hoodie, hearing you call the game and eating my chicken tendies. What's Hal gonna get Mattingly to feed Baboon some cojones? Gotta do something. Cause he looks low T to me. God bless, fam. Jeff, you tell him, my guy. You tell him, Jeff, that Booney Bubbles. He needs the cojones. Marbles. You got no marbles. Booney needs something, man. Let me tell you right now. And it's sad that there's even conversation about, oh my God, we need to get an enforcer to go with Boone. How about getting new damn manager? If your manager can't enforce your players, maybe he's not the right guy for the job. You ever thought of that? I mean, that's not rocket science, folks. Hey, this job demands that, you at least, you're accountable. You demand the best from your players every single day. That's what the job is. And Boone's not doing it. Maybe he's not the right guy. Maybe he's not the right guy. Okay. Sounds about right. Not for the Yankees. That's not right for the Yankees, folks. Guys, again, as a reminder, we will be calling the Philly Braves game, which is at 6 p.m. So I got that game covered for you guys also. Our goal today is to get 11 more subscribers. Anything over that would be awesome. But again, guys, by the end of the World Series, we would love to be at 20,000 subs. That is certainly our goal. We are not far away from that. But that is definitely our goal, is to be right there at 20K. That was the goal to start the year. We're looking to hit that and achieve that goal. 11 subs away from 19,550. Will keep us on pace. I had to bring up Evan Carter. Runner on first base, 2 away, lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch. Outside, 1-0. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Carter. Pitch. Way outside, 2-0. And here's the thing. Brandon Hyde brought him in to get out Carter. That is it. You're kind of getting a little worried with the count being 2-0 right here. So now you got to feed him one. You got to feed him one. 2-0. Right down to Johnson. And the count is 2-1. And the count is 2-1. A 2-1 incoming pitch. Fouled away. And the count is 2-2 on Evan Carter. So Colombe gets right back in the count, as the count is now even at 2-2. The only way you're going to see me call an Astros game is if they get to the ALCS. And of course, I'll call them if they get to the World Series. 2-2. Pitch. Outside. Count is now full at 3-2. Top of the 5th inning. Full count on Evan Carter. 3-2 incoming. The pitch. He walks him. Evan Carter gets the job done again.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
And it'll be first and second. And the batter will be Jonah Heim. That is the last thing manager Brandon Hyde wanted to see. As that'll switch Heim over to the right side to switch hitter. Pitch. High. 1-0. This is when decisions could easily cost you. If Jonah Heim can come through here for Texas, that would be huge. Hit 375 with runners in scoring position this year. My goodness. 1-0 to Heim. Hit on the ground, right to second. That will end the inning. Baltimore gets out of it. We will go to the bottom of the 5th. Orioles coming on up. It'll be 8-9-1. Mullins, Urias, and Hayes coming up. Houston game starts at 4:45 here on the East Coast. And of course, the Braves game is at 6 p.m., guys. And again, do not go anywhere because we will be covering that game for you right here on NYYU. Next 2 days, we only got 1 game to cover. I believe Baltimore plays Manana, and then Monday is Atlanta. So we'll cover those games for you. And then from there, we'll figure out the schedule to make sure it works. Overwatch, appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. Kerm, we never stop over here, my guy. We never, ever stop, folks. We got goals to meet, damn it. We got goals to meet and things to do. The Rangers are leaving a lot of men on base, and sometimes you look back at these games and you go, what if? And if you're a Rangers fan, you don't want to be doing that what if, because you know Baltimore could hit, so Baltimore could hit. 8-9-1 coming up for Baltimore. Got to make sure that Mullins and Urias stays off the bases. As let me get this off the screen. 1 second, folks. My bad. Where we at? There we go. There we go. All righty then. Bottom 5. Baltimore up. 8-9-1 coming on up. Pete, would you consider a play-by-play gig? As long as it doesn't take away what I do here. Potentially. But like Hirsch said, I'm already doing that. I'm already doing that here. I guess if you mean for like a big team like the Yankees, probably not, to be honest. Probably not right now. No, not right now. I wouldn't. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, you see the beautiful inner harbor of Baltimore? That pitch is inside 1-0. Dane Dunning on the mound. And they're going to need some innings from Dane Dunning. Texas is going to need Dane Dunning to look very good. They're going to need Dunning to look good. Pitch is a call strike. Count is now 1-1. I do love my freedom, damn it. Yes, I do. I love my freedom. The 1-1 is inside 2-1. 2-1. Call me Braveheart, damn it. 2-1, incoming to Mullins. Pitch. Rip foul. And the count is even at 2-2. Tyler comes in and says, Aaron Hicks is a god. It's tough. Okay. All right. Well, everybody has their beliefs. The 2-2 incoming. The pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Ranging back, still back. It'll be the left fielder to make the catch. Evan Carter, 1 away. There's a call strike. And the count is 0-1 on the number 9 hitter, Urias. Nah, man, I can't have that yes polo on, man. I told you guys this. Whoever knows where things go, but NYYU is growing extremely quick, and I'm excited for this journey. But if the Yankees ever wanted me, I'm going to be wearing NYYU stuff around there, okay? Unless I ain't doing it. Hit on the ground softly. Gonna be a tough play. Can't barehand it. That'll be an infield single for Urias. That's a big hit right there for Baltimore. Getting good speed on the bases for the top of the order. Any ball in the gap is gonna score him. Any ball in the gap could score him now. It was gonna be a tough play either way. It's not like Young did something wrong. I don't even know if he would have got him, even if he made that play. So top of the order with Austin Hayes, runner on first base, 1 away. Pitch is high, and the count is a 1-0. Bruce Bochy, hell of a manager, Hall of Famer, everybody knows. Everybody knows that. The 1-0 incoming's a swing and a miss. Count is now twinned up at 1-1. Baltimore looking to make a little something happen here. Bottom 5. Down by 1 run. ALDS game 1. We got NLDS game 1 coming up next. 1-1. Good pitch to hit. Ground to the second. There could be 2. There's 1. There's a little DP action for you. Inning ended, huge play for Texas. And we'll go to the top of the 6th. Rangers coming on up. Coming on up, baby. Good game, tight game. Just the way playoff games usually should be. Just the way the playoff game should be, baby. Unpop loves a little DP action, okay? All right, okay? Okay.
Would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that? Pete, if the Yankees make the ALCS or World Series, how will extend Boone? I'm calling on it. Let me say this. I don't know. And maybe you're right. I feel like, and again, he's not going to do the stuff that we do, right? But look, I said this before. If I'm Hal Steinbrenner, right, and I don't want to go through the whole thing of saying, let me get a new man or whatever, I would fire both of the guys and I'd do something completely new. With that being said, if I were to bring back Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman, I'd simply sit down with both of them. I will look at both of them in the face and go, guys, look, here's what I'm going to do for you. 277 is the limit. If we have to, I will exceed it. But I expect that Brian Cashman can do his job well enough that he will be able to also take off some salary to kind of adjust some things, whether that's trading Glaber, DJ LeMahieu, whatever it might be. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys right now. I will add much to this club. I will approve much for this club. Here's what you have to commit to me. Come the end of November, beginning of November, second week of November, that World Series trophy needs to be on my desk. If it is not, both of you will no longer have a job. If you are not okay with that, you can let me know right now and you can leave. That's simple. We're not playing the charade no more. We're not guessing. You got to be tougher, this, that, this. Win. And I'm going to do everything in my power to give you guys everything you need. If you can't win, you're gone. That's simple. ALCS doesn't mean dick to me. See you later. That's what I would do. But I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge. Carlos, to me, is very logical. I don't think I'm saying anything that's not logical. I think it all makes sense. David, I agree with you. I agree with you, my guy. I agree with you 100%. First pitch is a slow roller back to the mound. Catcher's going to make the play, one away. As Nate Lowe with the soft roller, big out right there by Colombe to get the first out of the inning. I had to bring up Josh Young. Webb is warming up for Baltimore, the right-hander. And that is going to do it for Colombe. So Brandon Hyde is working on matchups here, as he's not going to allow the lefty to face Josh Young. Probably a good idea, as Webb will come in to face the bottom of the order. One away, nobody on in the top of the sixth inning. Yeah, Hal Steinbrenner is a bad boss. At the end of the day, look, he's putting money in, and I get that, and I understand that. That's okay. I understand that. I get that, he is supplying and putting money into the team. Fine, no problem whatsoever, right? My biggest problem with Hal is very, very simple. It's not it's not some crazy thing. It's really, really easy. My biggest problem with him is you gotta be a little more reactive. You gotta be proactive. You can't just say things like, we're gonna ask the tough questions. What does that even mean? We're gonna ask the tough questions. Well, across the way there in Queens, Steve Cohen's going, we're just gonna change everything because it hasn't worked. And I gave a lot of money, so this has not worked, so we got to make changes. And he's firing people, telling people, hey, look, either you're fired or you go ahead and say you resigned. We'll resign. So, a lot wrong with the New York Yankees, folks. NYYU's always going to call it out. Well, hopefully we got some stuff to cheer about in this offseason, but we'll see. It's not off to a great start. It is not off to a great start. I just think Hal is scared of changes. You know what I mean? I think Hal is scared of change. Brian Cashman's been there. He's a family friend. He's basically grown up with him. So they're like family. Aaron Boone, on the other hand, is a likable dude. I told you guys that all the time. He's one of those guys that, hey, Aaron, after 2 beers, start doing impressions. And he starts making everybody laugh. That's Boone. And the players are sitting there going, we like this guy. But of course you want to play for somebody you like. But I'm pretty sure if you ask those players, do you really believe he gets the most out of everybody? I think they'll tell you the truth. And Scott, I'm right there with you. The hell with being friends. The hell with all that. You're there to win. It's a job. It's a business. If my best friends can't work for my business, then hey, guess what? You can't work for my business because it's not working. See you later. Business comes first. Business comes first. First pitch to Young is in there for a call strike. Count as 0-1. Fastball right down to Johnson at 95. If you are just joining, it is 2-1 Texas. So you got 180 plus in here, guys. Hit that like button. Outside, count is now 1-1. In 2003, Boone was your hero. He was a hero. Nobody's ever taken that away from him. He wasn't the manager of the Yankees. Hit in the air to deep center field and deep. Going back. Oh! Josh Young goes jack job to center field. And Texas takes a 3-1 lead over the Baltimore Orioles here in the top of the 6th. 4:03 to dead right center. For the rookie, Josh Young. Texas now up by 2. Pitch to Tavares is low. 1-0. 1-0 on Young. Excellent ball players. Brother's also in the minor leagues. Very good player. 1-0 is fouled away. And the count is 1-1. We are 7 subscribers away from today's goal to get to 19,550. Hopefully we could do that by the end of the game. That would be nice. 1-1. Low. 2-1. Young was the rookie of the year before he got injured. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to take that award away from Gunnar Henderson. I think he's kind of a lock, even though Josh Young deserves plenty of votes. 2-1 is low. 3-1 is the last thing you want to see. This is the last thing you want to see. As the count is 3-1 on Tavares. 3-1 incoming. He walks him. A homer and a walk.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
A homer and a walk. That is the last thing you want to see when you go to your bullpen. Is a home run and a walk for a guy just coming in. And you can see Webb is not happy, but he's not doing himself any favors here, as that brings up the top of the order. And Leody Taveras has fantastic speed. He'll be chilling at first base. And it'll be Marcus Semien followed by Corey Seager. I am eating chicken wings and tostones today. That is going to be my thing. Chicken wings con a tostone, okay? That is my meal today that I'll be eating after this. And then I got a ball game to call right after that. Hopefully I got a little bit of downtime. Pickoff attempt. Back is Tavares. So here's Semien, 0 for 3 on the day with 2 Ks. Pitch. Outside. And the count is 1-0. One and 0 on Marcus Semien. Hall is warming up, the hard-throwing lefty. Outside, 2-0. Webb has come in and has done everything you do not want your relief pitcher to come in and do in a postseason game. And not at all. Not at all. That is the last thing you want to see. 2-0 count on Semien. Dangerous pitch. 3-0. Webb is all over the place. And if Webb walks him, that is going to be it, as the lefty is likely warming up for Seager either way. Highly doubt Webb is going to stay in this game after this batter. He's all over the damn place. He's all over the place. 3-0. Hit in the air to center field. Range it back. Still back. Catch is made on the track. Mullins gets the ball in. That ball had some carry on it. Takes him all the way to the warning track in right center field. That's probably going to do it for Webb. And here comes Hyde. That's the right decision. He'll go to DL Hall here. Another young hard flamethrower for Baltimore. And he'll face Corey Seager. So goodbye to Webb. With 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, it'll be another pitching change for Baltimore. Dane just put in the link for NYYunderground.com, guys. We got our website built. Thanks again to your guys' support. And by the way, if you guys didn't know yet, if you contributed on that live stream that we did to help get our website built, you are listed as a contributor. So go ahead and take a look at that, and you will be listed as a contributor. So we thank you guys, and as we always say, we stick to our word here. We stick to our word. If we tell you something, expect it done, baby. Expect it done. As DL Hall is going to face off with Corey Seager with a runner on first base and 2 away. Scott, I did not. I'm telling you guys the truth. I always say it. I don't really listen to anybody else. I'm always working. I'm always working on something for the network, and I don't really put much else on. As we are waiting, they got longer commercials in the postseason. You know, it's all about the money. It's all about the money, folks. You already know. You already know. You already know. Back in business. Texas with a 3-1 lead thanks to a Josh Young solo home run. Seager versus Hall. Macho King, my guy.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
There you guys go, 6 p.m. Phillies, Braves. Hopefully I have a little downtime to eat my food. That will be nice. Game 2 probables. This is a must-watch. Jordan Montgomery versus Grayson Rodriguez, guys. That is a ball game. That is a ball game. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-1 on Seager. Steals, yes. I did see that. I did see that. No doubt about it. Jacob, this is the NYYU insignia tee. Corner insignia. right there. Got the big NYYU on it. Got the logo on the sleeve. And real talk for the real fan in the back. That's the one that I'm rocking. 1-1 incoming to Seager pitch. Outside. And the count is 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 incoming to 2-1 pitch. Outside 3-1. Baltimore pitching. Their pen right now. Baltimore's pen right now is letting this team down. Count is 3-1 on Seager. Of course, Felix Bautista will not be available. He's going to be having Tommy John surgery. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 3-2 on Seager. Big moment in this game. Runner on first base, 2 outs. Texas up by 2. It's still a small lead. 2 runs is nothing in Camden Yards. Baltimore being a home team. Pitch. Fouled away. Got a good pitch to hit. That was a hanger right there by Hall. Got to be careful with Corey Seager. Runner will be moving on the pitch as he just was. Pitch. He walks him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
I tell you what, Texas is doing themselves a major no if they cannot come through here, as Robbie Grossman will switch to the right side of the plate. And let me tell you something. Texas needs a big hit. Too many chances. With men on base. It's only a 3-1 ball game. They need that big hit. Hall against Grossman. Pitches fouled away. In on the hands. 97. And the count is 0-1. Hit that like button, folks. We thank you in advance. And if you don't mind hanging out with us a little more, hit that subby, as we are 7 subscribers away from 19,550, and that would be today's goal. Low, 1-1. First and second, 2 away. The 1-1 incoming to Grossman, way outside, not close. And the count is 2-1. Orioles are flirting with disaster. On deck is Adolis Garcia. You don't want to face him. Foul ball, up and in. And the count is 2-2. It's a nasty pitch right there by DL Hall. Baltimore fans on their feet, they want the K. Baltimore fans on their feet, they want the punch out. 2-2 on Grossman. The 2-2. Hey! Struck him out. Huge K for DL Hall. He goes to the changeup and he pulls the string on him. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Baltimore coming on up. Be right back, guys. Give me a second. Smacky to likey. Hitty the subby, baby. We got another game for you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Phillies Braves, baby. Alrighty then, folks. We are back in business. Bottom of the 6th inning. Dane Dunning now has a 2-run lead to work with as he is going to look to hold Baltimore where they are. First batter will be Rutschman, 2, 3, and 4. First pitch is a call strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-1. Thank you guys again for all the support today. We appreciate it. Pitch is low, 1-1. Crackle Nuts. What's going on? Capone. What's up, brother? How you guys doing? Pitch is fouled away. And the count is 1-2 on Rutschman. One and two on Adley Rutschman. You can see Texas Maddox is on the phone with Texas's Penn, seeing who's next in line as he struck him out. Beautiful pitch by Dane Dunning. First K of the game for him. 1 away. That was a beautiful pitch. That was a beautiful pitch by Dane Dunning. Look at this. Look at his paint job. That's paint. That's as much paint as you'll ever see, let me tell you right now.
Anytime you make a mistake, before you get upset with it, look at it.
There's a call strike on the curveball. Count is 0-1 on Anthony Santander. Santander could be a guy that Baltimore could look to move. Had a very solid year. This one hit in the air to right field and deep. Going back. Oh! It is a jack job for Santander. It is back to a 1-run ball game. Telling you guys, Texas is missing out. Too many men on base. Baltimore makes it a 1-run game. Anthony Santander. Blasted out. Blast that one out. Just a pitch right down to Johnson. Creams it. Creams it. And there's only 1 out still for Baltimore. Pitch is in there for a call strike to Ryan Mountcastle. It is once again a 1-run game. Texas has left too many men on base. They have left too many on. There's a strike down to Johnson. 0-2. Let's see if I can see something here. Texas they're still 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position, but they've left 9 men on base. Has Texas. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Blooped to center field. Actually hit better than I thought, and the catch would be made. 2 away. 2 outs. Anthony Santander is a really good player. Very underrated. It's a very underrated player. That ball was absolutely crushed. Very underrated ball player, Santander. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. Santander's also clutch, and that is going to do it. Here comes Bruce Bochy. He will make the change and go to the lefty to face Gunnar Henderson. Playoff baseball for you folks. Playoff baseball as Smith will come into pitch. It is indeed playoff baseball, folks. This happens a lot. Pitching change galore. Pete, or am I a steak guy? Yes, I love steak. I'm a fan of steak, no doubt about it. Will Smith coming into the game right now. Pretty interesting move right here. Pretty interesting move. Santander 2 for 2 today. Only 2 other hits for Baltimore, coming off the bat of Mountcastle and Urias. Mullins is a player I would like to have. He's a good top of the order guy, too. David says Santander gets re-signed. Interesting. Interesting take. I mean, look, he's a good player, no doubt about it. I just wonder if Baltimore will pony up a good deal because, look, at the end of the day, man, I mean, look at if he has the same year this year, next year, he's going to command a hell of a deal, and he should. And he definitely should. Pete, are you a NY strip or ribeye? I'm a fan of both. But gun to my head, I would go NY strip. I'd go NY strip, yes. Outside of Leclerc, Rangers' pen has been shaky. Curious to see how this is going to go. Me too. And that's why I'm saying they had to capitalize on the offense. If somebody would have asked for my prediction, I think this game is favoring the Baltimore Orioles, to be honest. I think it's favoring Baltimore. I think it's favoring Baltimore, man. I think it's favoring Baltimore. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Look at the pitch here to Santander. That's about as nice as it gets. Right back over the middle of the plate. And an absolute bomb. David says, I'm a lifelong Orioles fan. Let's go. Hey, man, we're a Yankee channel, but the one thing about us is, we're honest. We're honest. And Baltimore is deserving all the love they are receiving around baseball. As here's Will Smith. Since August 1st, he's 1-4 with almost an 8 ERA. You got to be kidding me. You got to be absolutely kidding me. Pitch from Will Smith. Call, strike, and the count is 0-1. The batter is Gunnar Henderson, a likely American League Rookie of the Year. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is quickly 0-2 on Gunnar Henderson. The librarian Supermanny. Low. Appreciate you, my guy. No doubt about it, man. We're calling them. Look, I'll tell you guys this. Texas and the O's, we're calling likely all of these games. And then also with Atlanta and Philly, we're calling that series also. The 1-2. Low. 2-2. 0-2 to 2-2. That's what you like to see from a hitter. So Baltimore is slowly getting back into the game. It's back to being a one-run game. Texas could really have this game be about 6-2 right now, maybe even more. They just have not capitalized on big moments. 2-2 incoming from Will Smith. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. And that'll end the inning as Gunnar Henderson goes down on strikes. We will go to the top of the 7th. Texas coming on up. Smacky that like button. Hit that subscribe, folks, as we are working towards 20,000 subs. Thank you guys so much. Hank says, I need a home run. You guys need to get a couple of hits. You guys need to get a couple of friggin' hits with men on base instead of just a home run ball. And then again, a home run with men on base would be nice too, but you got to get a couple of hits. And we'll see how Texas bullpen holds up as you go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Adolis Garcia, Evan Carter, and Jonah Heim coming up. Hey, Pete, which team is Spanky rooting for in this series? Nobody. He's not a fan of me even doing this. I had to turn him around earlier because he was looking at the wall. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of me calling the postseason games right now with no Yankees in it. But again, look, guys, the Yankees didn't deserve it. So, I'm not going to. I made a commitment, like I said last year, to call playoff games with or without the Yankees, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I'm going to keep doing that for the postseason. 420 feet by Santana. That ball was absolutely creamed. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's a little upset with me. No doubt about it. No questione about it. Yes, he wants Spanky fired, no doubt. Not a fan of, he wants Cashman fired. Not a fan of Cashman. Big Time Jerry. What's going on, Big Time Jerry? And Mac over there throwing down those fireballs, baby. I got some funny stories about when I was a bank manager, and on Fridays, we would throw back fireballs on right after we closed inside the bank. Oh. I don't miss those days, folks. I do not miss those days. I miss the paychecks, but not those days. What do you got to do? Got to take risk in life, folks. Got to take risk. Thank you, Macho King. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Top of the 7th coming up. Phillies Braves start in about an hour and a half. So I don't know how much downtime I'm going to have. But calling that game. First pitch is fouled away by Adolis Garcia, 0-1. Luca Legend is in the chat. What's going on, my guy? What is going on, Luca? The 0-1 incoming is fouled away, 0-2, as DL Hall is still in the game for Baltimore. Gene, I was a financial center manager for a little over 10 years. And then COVID happened, and a little bit before that, I had something physically and mentally happen to me as he struck him out 98 upstairs. And I got the vision and the thought process for NYYU. And I decided to make this my life and my career. And we are gunning for it. We're going for it. We're growing very, very quickly. And thank you to this amazing community. We got a lot of great things planned for 2024. First pitch is a call strike. And the count is 0-1. I'm laughing at Macho King. Oh, Macho King, sometimes a little thought process goes off in your head, put it that way. As the count is 0-1, the 0-1 pitch. Outside 1-1. Here's Evan Carter. Evan Carter has been phenomenal for Texas. 2 walks today and a double, an RBI double. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I got it written right there on the wall. After I had what happened to me, my beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance put that on the wall for me. And it is so damn true. I see it every day. 1-2 incoming to Carter. The pitch. High. And the count is 2-2. Two and 2 on Carter. Braves are too good. Braves are a damn good team. Hit on the ground. Backhanded at first. Fires over. Just gets him. Just gets Carter at first base. Good coverage by DL Hall to get over there. Being a lefty, sometimes you fall off to the third base side. Quick coverage by Hall. There's that PFP. Yeah, excellent job by Hall. The man is positioned. Great job. And there's 2 away. What doesn't kill me makes me angry. I like that too. I like that one too, Jeff. That's a good one. I like it. Swing and a miss from Jonah Heim. And the count is 0-1. The 0-1 incoming pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Coming on. Diving catch. What a play by Austin Hayes to rob what could have been a double. Or worst case scenario, that's a base hit. Taken away by Austin Hayes. Phenomenal catch to end the inning. And folks, I don't know about you. You can kind of feel that momentum. You can kind of feel the momentum of the Baltimore Orioles kind of just shifting over their way. You could kind of feel it. Bottom 7 coming up. It'll be Aaron Hicks, Frazier, and Cedric Mullins coming on up. You can certainly feel it. One second, guys. Let me clear this stuff out. Okay. Boom. Boom. Austin Hayes has done it all this year. He's been awesome. And again, just to repeat myself from earlier, since there are more people here now, sometimes for young players, it takes a little bit of time to put it all together. Austin Hayes is one of those guys. It took him some time to become a really productive major league player. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. All right. Aaron Hicks, Frazier, and Mullins coming up against Spores, the hard-throwing right-hander coming in this game. And this is a good call, no doubt about it, by manager Bruce Bochy. You got to go to your better guys at this point in this game because, again, with it being a one-run game, you know what I mean? You gotta do your thing, man. You gotta try to hold this. You got 9 outs to go. You're 9 outs away from a victory. Texas must do everything they can to get this one across the board, to get this win locked in. Victor Epic Warrior. What's going on, my guy? It took Judge till 25. It takes a lot of guys' time, man. It takes a lot of players' time. And, you know, you got some of these Yankee kids coming up at 21, 22, and people are going, oh, my God. You know, why are they not, hitting 290? It takes some time for some players. That's why you don't want to have, if you're the Yankees, you should try to avoid having 3 or 4 or 5 rookies in a lineup. But I kind of feel like the Yankees are at a point where they're not going to be able to hide from that. They're going to have to. They're almost going to have to play at least 3 rookies, 2 tops in there. So we'll see what happens. Chapman is closing. Let's see how that goes. Well, let's see what happens before that. Here's Josh Spore's .550 ERA, but 66 strikeouts in 52 innings. So I believe a better arm than that ERA shows. As Chapman is warming up now. That one's in the dirt, not even close. 1-0 on Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks on the day is 0 for 1 with a walk. And he has been a welcomed addition for the Baltimore Orioles. Aaron Hicks has been a much better player out of New York. The 1-0 incoming. Inside 2-0. One thing about Aaron Hicks, you got to throw him strikes. If Spores comes in and looks wild like he does right now, Aaron Hicks will happily take first base. He will happily take first base. 2-0 incoming. Wilter Rodriguez, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. 3-0 on Aaron Hicks. I'm telling you guys, momentum is seriously favoring Baltimore right now. He walked them.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Leadoff walk for Aaron Hicks. I had to bring up Adam Frazier. And with Frazier coming up, you might have to seriously consider dropping one of those bunts down right here if I'm Brandon Hyde. Giving your team 2 chances to potentially score and tie this game. Knowing that you're the home team. Get that thing back to a flush. Pitch. Not bunting. Takes it low. And the count is 1-0. My management style on this one right here is to get that runner over. Get that runner over. And Frazier's inclined to get a hit. And Spores is also wild. That's 5 straight balls. Pitch. It's another ball. 6 straight balls to begin this game for Spores. And it's 2-0 on Frazier. And Baltimore is getting loud. Look at the sea of orange. Really matches the October feel with the orange all over the place. Their fans will support. I'm telling you guys that much. That's the one thing I know about Baltimore. Their fans will certainly support them. That's why I got so mad when Peter Angelos came out and made his dumbass comments that he made. 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Texas is looking to give the game away on a silver platter. As it is now 3-0. Andrew Heaney's leaving. He's going to the tunnel. He said, the hell with this shit. There's a call strike. 96 down to Johnson, and he got to do that 2 more times. Got no other choice. Got no other choice. Got no other choice here but to throw strikes. Got no other choice. 3-1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-2. Full count on Adam Frazier. Got to do it again. Go right back to the heater. Hicks may take off at first. The 3-2. Popped up to right field. Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Better get that ball in quick. It's like he wasn't even paying attention right there to Hicks at first base. 1 out. Big out right there by Spores. The last thing he needed to do was to walk somebody. I had to bring up Cedric Mullins. 1-0 pitch to Mullins is in there for a call strike. Good idea to get the put me over curveball. 0-1. Twins and Astros are about to begin in Houston. The 0-1 pitch. High. Count is now 1-1. Spores obviously has the velo, hitting the high 90s. Big time Jerry, that experience goes a long way. That experience goes a long way. Fouled away, and the count is now 1-2. Spores trying to come in and do his job. Walked Aaron Hicks, got Frazier to fly out, and now he's ahead 1-2 on Cedric Mullins. Spores to the set. The 1-2. Hey! Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 away as Mullins goes chasing at a pitch that almost hits his back foot. I think it actually did on the bounce. 2 away. Baltimore will send up the pinch hitter here, as Ryan O'Hearn will come in to hit for Urias. O'Hearn had a solid season for Baltimore. And Mike Maddox is going to quickly come sprinting out of the dugout to likely give a scouting report on O'Hearn. Spores looking to have a bounce back inning here, as it looked like he might have lost it for a little while. Game started in a rain delay. It delayed for about an hour. But the weather in Baltimore right now, based off what I'm seeing, looks fantastic. Here is O'Hearn, 289 in the year, 14 bombs, 60 ribbies, 800 OPS. Was in the Yankee system for a while. Never did anything. Yankees never really got a chance. Got a chance with Baltimore, man. Oh, man, he has never looked back. He has never looked back. Has really put himself on the map. 1-0 from Spores. Pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, and the count is now twinned up at 1-1. Game 1 is most important. It is very important. And right now, Baltimore's down by 1. They only got 7 outs to play with. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2 as Spores is looking to get out of this inning. Would be a job well done if Spores can get out of this one. The 1-2. High. 2-2. 2-2 on O'Hearn. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Goes right back inside on O'Hearn. Looking to put him away the way he put away Mullins. The runner on first base is Aaron Hicks. Averaged the slightly above average speed. Ball in the gap could potentially score Hicks. Pitch. Hey! Struck him out. 99 down to Johnson. Hey! Struck him out! Beautiful pitch right there by Spores. Right down the Johnson. Puts him away. And we will go to the top of the 8th. Texas coming on up. Give me a second, guys. Be right back with you. Got to fill up the water. Be right back. All right, we are back, folks. First pitch is a call strike. DL Hall still in the game, as he'll face Nate Lowe. Get this off the screen. 1 second, folks. There we go. 1-1 is a call strike. And the count is 1-2. 3-2 ball game. Very tight game. Top of the 8th inning. Texas 6 outs away from winning this thing. Baltimore is going to have to come back with the offense. The 1-2 inside. 97 on the gun from DL Hall. And Hall could be a real sleeper for Baltimore out of the bullpen. Throws very, very hard. Great breaking pitches. 2-2. Hey! Struck him out. I'm telling you guys. DL Hall out of that bullpen could be really filthy for Baltimore. And there's one away. That'll bring up Josh Young. And that is going to do it for DL Hall here. Interesting. Interesting to see DL Hall come out of this game right now, as Tyler Wells is going to come in to face Josh Young. The only reason I say interesting is that Hall was onto something. He looked like he was just cruising along. And, you know, we'll see how it turns out. Last time they did this with Josh Young, he hit a homer to center field. Oh, we'll see what happens here. We shall see what happens. Thank you to the over 200 people that have been in here. I appreciate you guys so much. We have already hit today's goal for game 1 at 19,552 right now. So continue to subscribe if you have not, as guys, we had a goal at the beginning of the year to reach 20,000 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer to that every single day. So please help us. We would love to get there before the postseason is over. Yeah, David, and not even just that. He's looked really good. He's looked very, very good. And it seems like he's just on a roll right now. Well, let's see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. We will certainly see how this move plays out for Baltimore. As they are down by 1 run, the last thing they can do is give up anything else. Philly and Atlanta begins in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. I will be calling that game, folks, so make sure you continue to hang out with us. Mad Max, 1989. What's going on, my guy? Tyler Wells is underrated. Good pitcher. He's a filthy pitcher, man. He is absolutely filthy. DL Hall has great stuff. He has awesome stuff. Seth, I'll be honest with you, man. Of course, I'm a Yankee fan, first and foremost, more than anything in the world. But I'll tell you this, I respect the Baltimore Orioles, no doubt about it. I've said it all year long. They're a very good team. I was pushing for them to make a lot of trades at the deadline to really, put themselves in a great position to win this year because Baltimore fans deserve it. Camden Yards is one of the best parks in baseball. Not even 100% is one of the best parks in baseball to watch a baseball game. The Inner Harbor is a great area of Baltimore. Their fans show up and support. I would not mind to see the Baltimore Orioles represent the American League in the World Series. I'm not one of those fans that's going to hate on them because they're an AL East. I think they're a good team, and I'd hope to see them play well. That's it. I just hope to see them play well and continue to build on their organization. Yankees have a lot of work to do to keep up with these teams. Baltimore's getting better. Tampa's getting better. Policeman on the field, okay? Had to wait till he got off the field to keep it going. Okay, so 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 8th inning for Texas. It is a 3-2 Texas lead. Here's Josh Young playing with an extreme high confidence level. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Yep, David, you can also do that with the New York Mets. New York Mets with an extremely high payroll sitting home. You know, it's about decision making. Hit in the air to right field. Coming in, it'll be Hicks makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So Josh Young retired. That'll bring up Tavares. Ground, are you talking about Ezekiel Duran? You're probably talking about Ezekiel Duran. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, is Duran. I believe Ezekiel Duran is injured. I think he's injured. If there's any Rangers fans in here, can you let me know if that's correct? I'm pretty sure Duran got hurt. That's why he's not on the roster. 0-1 on Tavares. The 0-1 pitch from Wells. Pitch. Hit on a ground foul. Count is quickly 0-2. Count is quickly 0-2. David, great move by the New York Mets not to be scared to make change. The Yankees are terrified of change, and that's going to hurt them. And yes, he is on the IL. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The 0-2, hey, struck him out. Good work right there by Wells. And that'll end the inning, guys. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Texas 6 outs away from winning game 1. Baltimore needs to get on their horse and get that offense rolling. We'll see what happens. This is playoff baseball, folks. You wouldn't want it any other way. This is indeed playoff baseball. Playoff baseball, baby. Nothing like it. Who are we Yanks fans rooting for? I know Baltimore is in the division, but I want them to win. I like Baltimore, as they seem to be the only team the Yankees do not have a disrespectful rivalry with. Let me say this as a Yankee fan. I'll be honest with you guys, man. I don't have a dog in the race. So this is why I like calling these games so much. I just get to enjoy baseball. I do not have a dog in this race. So I get to sit back. I love calling baseball games. And my prediction was the O's and Braves. That's the matchups I would like. But if the Yankees aren't in it, I don't have a dog in the race. So I just sit back and I enjoy calling baseball games. That's it. You know what I mean? If I had a prediction, my prediction of what I would like to see is Baltimore-Atlanta. But again, no dog in a race, no stress, no concern. It's just fun baseball. It's fun baseball to watch. I'm rooting for NYYU to reach 20K. That's my guy. That's what we're rooting for, damn it. That's what we're rooting for. It's not far away either. We're not far away, man. We're creeping closer and closer every day. And as you guys already know, we are calling the game at 6 o'clock, so hang with us. That's about an hour away. Hopefully, I can get some downtime to eat some food before that. If not, I'll be calling it anyway. But we'll be calling the Phillies-Braves game at 6. Atlanta in the postseason, man. They're just going to be a tough team. They're going to be a tough team, man. They are going to be a tough team. Whoops, fix that. There we go. And here he is, folks. Yankee fans' favorite pitcher. Aroldis Chapman is in the game for the Rangers. Here is Chapman. Since August 21st, he got over a 6 ERA. The pitch. Outside 1-0. It'll be the top of the order. Hayes, Rutschman, and Santander coming up. That means if Chapman could put up a 0, Leclerc will come in to look to close his game. The 1-0. 2-0 on Austin Hayes. Hayes 0 for 3 in the game. Very good speed. Last thing you want to do is put Austin Hayes on the bases, especially being down by 1. 2-0 incoming pitch. 3-0. 3-0 on Austin Hayes. C-Mac, what's going on? Twiggy saying take him out already. 3-0 on Hayes pitch. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
And it is a leadoff walk from Aroldis Chapman. And Baltimore fans can smell blood in the water. That'll bring up Adley Rutschman. 4-pitch walk. And the pitch to Rutschman is high. 5 straight balls to begin the bottom of the 8th inning here for Chapman. And you know, Bruce Bochy got to be sitting back thinking right now, man, oh man, we've pushed all the right buttons. This is tough. 1-0 on Rutschman. Pitch. Ooh, gets the call right there. I thought that, I got the corner. A little Bob Ross action. Count is now 1-1. Tabor talks as Altuve just homered. What else is new? 1-1. In the dirt. Gets away. Going to second base is Hayes. Austin Hayes at second base. Baltimore will have at least 3 chances to tie this game up. We give you Aroldis Chapman. The 2-1. 3-1. On deck is Anthony Santander. And if you want anybody up in this lineup with men on base, Anthony Santander is likely the guy. Santander is likely the guy you are going to want up. He walked him.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
Aroldis Chapman has taken out a beautiful silver platter. And he is looking at the Orioles and going, it is yours. Take the lead. Take the W. We're okay with an L. Here's Santander. First and second, nobody out. Down by 1. Pitch from Chappie. In there for a strike. Count is now 0-1. Smacky that like button. Hit that sub. Playoff baseball in beautiful Camden Yards. Pitch. Hit on the ground. That could be 2. Here's 1. There's a DP. Huge moment in this game for the Texas Rangers as they turn a big double play in this game. That is huge. Excellent play by Josh Young. Throws it high, but more than enough time for a double play. You don't get much bigger than that. You don't get much bigger than that in baseball. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 100 miles an hour blown by Mountcastle. And the count is 0-1. You do not get much bigger than that. The 0-1 incoming pitch. Low, 1-1. A base hit will tie this game. A wild pitch will tie this game. One incoming to Mountcastle. The pitch. Low, 2-1. Chapman throwing gas. He got a huge help from his defense to get a big-time double play. Runner on third base. The Orioles are 90 feet away from tying this game. 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2. 2-2 on Mountcastle. Baltimore fans on their feet. When they had first and second, nobody out, you know they felt like they had this thing. 2-2. Hey! Struck him out. Huge bounce back by Aroldis Chapman. And we go to the top of the ninth. Texas looking to add some insurance runs. Wow. And Orioles fans got their hand on their head going, how did that happen? But indeed, it did. We go to the top of the ninth. It is a 1-run Texas lead. They're going to look to add some insurance runs as the top of the order. Simeon, Seager, and Grossman coming up. Game 1 is big. Game 1 is big. Game 1 is big, folks. Yes, indeed it is. 101.4 blew it by him. Tell you what, man, when they had first and second, Santander had one of the big hits of the game for Baltimore, also has one of the biggest outs of the game for Baltimore in that double play in a huge moment. Absolutely huge moment to get him to roll over. And to Chapman's credit, he gets out of it. And then he gets the punch out of Mountcastle. Job well done. Job well done. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth inning, if you're an Orioles fan, it'll be Henderson, Hicks, and Frazier coming up. Henderson, Hicks, and Frazier. So interesting. Very interesting. What a game so far. What a game. As we will go to the top of the ninth, Simeon, Seager, Grossman coming on up. We'll see if Tyler Wells is still in the game to face these guys. 5:07 here on the East Coast. Philly at Atlanta starting very soon. As I already told you guys before, we'll be calling that game right here also. Don't go anywhere. Well, we'll close this one and start the new chat, but it's already all set up and ready to rock and roll. All right, let me not give Booking.com any attention there. Let me not give them any attention there, okay? The Librarian, Supermanny. Thank you, Supermanny. I appreciate that. It's interesting. Interesting is always good. Interesting is always good, in my opinion. Baltimore is much better at home this year. Well, look, it's not over yet, Brandon. It's not over yet. Who knows if they could get the walk-off. So here we go. It will indeed be Tyler Wells still in the game. Pitch is high, 1-0. Simeon, Seager, and Grossman. As Texas will look to add some insurance runs for Jose Leclerc. Pitch is a foul ball. Count as 1-1. 2:16 here, guys. Hit that like button and also subscribe if you have not. We appreciate you guys. 1-1 incoming to Simeon. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. John says Altuve, first pitch bomb. Big game player. Big game player. Yankee fans know that. Outside, and the count is 2-2. 2-2. Hey! Struck him out. One away. Right down the Johnson, blows it by him, and here comes Hyde. So Hyde is going to go to the lefty Perez to face Seager and turn Grossman around to the right side. I understand why he's looking to do that. Lefty-lefty matchup for Seager, and he turned Grossman around to the bigger part of the ballpark. Makes sense. Makes sense. But Wells was very, very good. And now to be up to Perez to try to get 2 outs and not give up any runs, so Baltimore has a chance in the bottom of the ninth. Angelo, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, Angelo? Balls! What's going on, Balls? It's a random-ass name. What's your screen name? Balls. With a Z, okay? Not with an S. Balls. Okay. Angelo, I'm doing good, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you today to all the new subscribers we have. If you guys are new to the channel, we appreciate you. And on top of that, as we are closing in on 20,000 subscribers, we thank you guys in advance, to everybody that has subbed. Calling the entire postseason, folks. So the series that I am certainly looking at is this series right here. Texas at Baltimore, and then, of course, Philly at Atlanta. And then we'll call the ALCS, and, of course, every game of the World Series. So come hang out with us for it. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. A lot of commercials in the postseason, man. They got to make that money. They got to make that money. Almighty Finesse. What's going on, Almighty Finesse? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm only calling Houston games if they get to the ALCS. That's the only time I'm calling Houston games. And, of course, if I got to call another Houston World Series, I don't know what to say anymore. As a Yankee fan, it wasn't fun calling a World Series last year with the Houston Astros in it and having to say that they're a great team and they won and they're a championship. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. What are you going to do? So here we go. It'll be Perez versus Corey Seager. Seager 1 for 3 on the day. 3.54 ERA for the lefty Perez on the season. Brandon Hyde looking to mix and match here. Excellent season for Corey Seager. He has been a very nice signing for Texas. 1-run game is not much in Camden Yards, as I said before. So Baltimore wants to keep it at a 1-run game. First pitch from Perez is in there for a call strike. Looked like it was off the plate, but he gets the call. Maybe a little bit corner. The 0-1. The pitch. Tyler, what's going on, my guy? 0-1 to Seager. Low. 1-1. Soto to the Yanks. I pray for it daily. I pray for it as much as I can. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. 1-2 on Corey Seager. There is just one out right now. That is correct. The 1-2 incoming. The pitch. Low. 2-2. 2-2. Two incoming from Perez. Pitch. Low. 3-2. The last thing you want to do right now, if you are Baltimore, is give Texas any hope of scoring runs. You do not want to walk anybody. You do not want to walk anybody. He walked him. Just low.
Oh, baby, walk on by.
And that is a big walk right there, as that brings up Robbie Grossman with the runner on first base. No, Soto is not a free agent, but trades can be made, and it looks like the Padres may indeed trade Soto. It'd be an interesting battle to see who would get him. Pitch to Grossman is hit on the ground. That is a foul ball. Count is 0-1. MX is the wings down here are different. Good, but weird. All right, little weird wings, okay? What's the plan for 20K? Getting 20K and beyond, my friend. That's the plan. The plan is to be happy about 20K and keep it rolling. Keep it going. That's it. That's it. The 0-1 incoming. Call. Strike. Count as 0-2. I would deal just about anybody not named Jason Dominguez in a deal for Juan Soto. He is a big missing piece to what the Yankees need. They need guys with on-base percentage. He can certainly help protect an Aaron Judge, and Aaron Judge desperately needs that. Whether it's protecting Judge or him batting ahead of Judge, whatever it is, that would be key to the Yankees building out a new type of lineup, getting a guy like Juan Soto. The 0-2 incoming to Grossman, pitch from Perez. Hey! Struck him out. 2 away. Hey! Struck him out! And there's 2 away. Yeah, getting rid of Stanton is a lot tougher than it sounds. It's not MLB The Show. Not many teams want a guy who's 33 years old and can't move anymore and can't hit. Pitch is a call strike on the outside corner. Big at bat here against Adolis Garcia, because Garcia definitely has the power to put the ball out. Definitely has the power to put the ball out. No doubt about it. Chris Tiger Harris, thank you so much. Appreciate you for subbing. 0-2. 0-2 on Garcia. The 0-2 incoming. Timeout is called by Garcia. We'll wait. Gene, I agree. Nothing says you can't bench Stanton. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think you would have to sit down with G and go, hey, look, man, platooning against lefties, playing some outfield every now and then. Oh, I was ready to ring him up. Doesn't get it. Perez is in here throwing at 99 miles an hour from the left side. Tell you, man, Baltimore's pen is much improved, even with what's his name being out there, closer to 1-2. Felix Bautista. Hey! Struck him out. 99 upstairs. Folks, here we go. Leclerc will face Henderson, Hicks, and Frazier. Can Texas hold on and get the W in Game 1? We're going to find out very, very soon. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back with you. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like button. We got 3 outs to go in this game. Can Baltimore come back? We're going to find out. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Jose Leclerc. 4 saves and 9 opportunities in the regular season. Can Baltimore come back? Or will Texas hold on? Winner of game 1 wins the series 71% of the time.
Thank you for being a friend.
Chris Tiger Harris says, hopefully Orioles can walk it off from Maryland. We're going to see what's going to happen right now. Here we go. And thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. Here we go. First pitch. Low. 1-0 on Gunnar Henderson. Can you imagine Gunnar Henderson, of all people, just puts one in the stands to right field, being a big story? Pitch from Leclerc. Line. Here's a base hit. And Gunnar Henderson gets the Orioles off to the start they need. Very likely the rookie of the year in the American League. Gunnar Henderson is on base. That'll bring up Aaron Hicks. And we'll see how Baltimore and Hyde is going to manage this inning. Does Aaron Hicks look to drop one down here? Do you take a risk? First pitch from Leclerc. Low, in the dirt, 1-0. Can you imagine Aaron Hicks hits a walk-off home run? Folks, I might actually collapse due to laughter. If Aaron Hicks ever walked it off right here, I would collapse due to laughter. Knowing that this guy basically got ran out of New York, and I'm happy for him as a person that he's doing better. Low, throw to first. Back. 2-0 on Aaron Hicks. I tell you, man, Texas has had so many opportunities offensively. They've had opportunities also with just getting out of jam after jam after jam. Here we go, folks. 2-0 pitch. Line, foul ball to right field. Count is 2-1. Oh, this is playoff baseball. Best time of year, folks. October's really a beautiful month. You got football, baseball, playoffs, Halloween. Come on. Reese's cups all over the place. 2-1, runner goes. Throw. They got him. Oh, my God. What a mistake by the Orioles. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Gunnar Henderson gets gunned out by Jonah Heim. You talk about a mistake. Oh, my goodness. As this one is fouled away and the count is 3-2. Wow. Why? My question on that is why? Why exactly make that call? 3-2 on Hicks. Hey! Struck him out. Hey! Struck him out. Wow. From an inning that was looking all set up for Baltimore to now 2 outs and nobody on base. Holy shit. And it looks like Hyde didn't call that. He threw his hands in the air. He didn't know what happened. So that could have been that may have been Gunnar Henderson just missing a call. I don't know what happened. Hit on the ground to third. That's going to do it. Texas takes game 1. Huge victory for the Texas Rangers as they will indeed take game 1 from the Baltimore Orioles. 3-2. Bruce Bochy makes every single right move, and it pays off. Wow, wow, and a little more wow. Holy shit, what a ball game. Game 1 is over. Texas gets the W. The win goes to Dane Dunning. The loss goes to Bradish. Save goes to Jose Leclerc. 2 for 3 game for Anthony Santander. Good one for him. On the side of the Rangers, I guess you could give the game to Evan Carter, who really got it going for them. But then again, I guess you give the game to the Rangers bullpen. Will Smith, 1/3 of an inning, no runs. Spores, 1 inning, no runs. Chapman, 1 inning, no runs. And then Leclerc, 1 inning, no runs. My goodness, folks, what a game. But guys, stay tuned. In about 30 minutes, we'll be calling Game 1 of the NLDS. So make sure you're subscribed to NYYU so you get your notification once we go live. We'll be live at 6 p.m. for Philly, Atlanta. That's going to be a good game. David, my friend. Thank you so much for that, my friend. Guys, we'll be back in about 30 minutes. Be sure to hang out with us. Until then, guys, I am out of here. Talk to you guys very, very soon. Peace, baby.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet.